Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and high recommended model. This model is so high recommended, folks, that only a few dealers still have this model available to sell. The majority of retailers are selling this model is sold out of it. Your only chance of getting this model is through eBay. However, there is a couple of retailers such as airlinemuseum.com and Waffle Collector still has this model. I purchased this model from Troy's Toys based out of Overland Park, Kansas. His website is www.troystoysinc.com. I believe he had at least one or two left at the time of this video reposting, okay? Today you're going to be reviewing a Gemini Jets Virgin Atlantic Airbus A340-600. I'm even more fired up because it's a new mode. I've been waiting on this one for a long time. This is in a 1/200 scale model as well. Alright, let me give you some information about Virgin Atlantic. Virgin Atlantic was established in the year of 1984 as British Atlantic Airways and briefly thereafter changed the name to Virgin Atlantic Airways and commenced operations on June 22, 1984 when the airline inaugurated its first maiden flight from London Gatwick to Newark Liberty International Airport in Newark, New Jersey using a leased Boeing 747-200. bearing the registration number G-VIRG that was christened Maiden Voyager, formerly operated by Aerolíneas Argentinas. The headquarters of Virgin Atlantic, known as the Office, is located on a business park in the South London suburb of Crawley, England, which is located nearby Gatwick Airport, while the airline's main base of operations are located nearby at Gatwick Airport, London Heathrow Airport, and Manchester Airport in Manchester, England. Virgin Atlantic is the 7th largest airline in the United Kingdom based in terms of passenger volume. Virgin Atlantic uses a mixed fleet of Airbus and Boeing wide-body aircraft and operates to destinations in North America, the Caribbean, Africa, the Middle East, and Asia from its main bases at London Heathrow and London Gatwick and its secondary base at Manchester Walkway Airport. The airline also operates flights from Glasgow and seasonal flights from Belfast. And currently, Virgin Atlantic operates as a 4-star airline according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine. As you can see here, folks, this is the box here, the Gemini Jets 200. That's what this diecast model is. The Virgin Atlantic title there, the aircraft type, the scale that is, and the information there as well. Now I'm going to let you see the back of the box as well. Okay, folks, this is the back of the box you see here, the Gemini 200. Here's the information right there, the Facebook deal there, and the 2016 when this model was released. This model was released in April 2016. Sorry about that, folks. If any of you collectors on Facebook and haven't subscribed to Gemini Jets as a like, you probably want to add them to your like because they always inform about what's coming down the pipe with their models. Same as JC Wings, okay? Okay, that's the top of the box you see there, folks. All the information there. This is models for lease 14 years and above. Anybody under 14 probably need to go with the 1/400 scale to begin with, right? And this is the bottom of the box you see here. You know, you can go to their website, what have you, GeminiJets.com, and they also let you know what's getting ready to come down the pike through their website as well. Okay, folks, this is the left side of the box you see here. All the information, the aircraft type, this 1/200 scale model deal. And finally, the right side of the box, same thing as the left side of the box as well, okay? Okay, folks, and this is the model stand. It came with the model and everything. There's the padding right there, so you ain't gotta worry about scratching up your model when you put it on the stand here. And there's the whole model stand right there, okay? And these, folks, are the gear replacements with the little two picks right in there. I will go into more detail for the purpose of these gear replacements later on in the model review, okay? Okay, folks, with all that out the way about Virgin Atlantic, how that airline came into existence, the boxing from the front to the back, the model stand, and the gear replacements, here is the long-awaited model in the new mode, folks. There it is, folks. The long-awaited Gemini Jets Virgin Atlantic Airbus A340-600 in the 1/200 scale model. Whew, this model is a beautiful one. All right, let me give you some information about this livery you see here, folks. All right, the current livery, along with the brand identity of Virgin Atlantic, was unveiled on July 29, 2010. The Virgin Atlantic name that was previously labeled on the fuselage is now largely emblazoned across the entire front half of the fuselage of every Virgin Atlantic aircraft. You see there, folks, in the fine custom drawn font. The undercarriage of the aircraft now features the new Virgin Atlantic logo, which is painted in dark purple, allows the aircraft to become more recognizable when taking off and landing. I'll show you that momentarily later on in the review, okay? The Virgin Atlantic brand was reviewed and refined by the Circus brand agency consultancy firm, which is based out of London, England, while the livery and the logo was developed by the award-winning design consultancy firm Johnson Banks in collaboration with the in-house brand design team led by Joe Ferry and Nina Jenkins. So now you have the idea how this livery came about. So let's get down to business and show you all the details on this highly new mode aircraft, shall we? Okay, folks, we're going to start at the left side of this aircraft at the front. As always, we're going to start with the nose gear, the gear doors with the partial registration number IL, the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers. I'll show you those at another angle in a moment. And then what happened, okay? Let me give you some more information about the Airbus Virgin Atlantic Airbus A340-600 launch customer information, okay? Before I get into all the other details, all right? Okay, if you didn't know, Virgin Atlantic became the launch customer for the Airbus A340-600, receiving their very first Airbus A340-600 aircraft, bearing the registration number G-VSHI on July 26, 2002. And took its first inaugural flight from London Heathrow to New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York on August 5, 2002. Virgin Atlantic ordered 19 of these jetliners, and only 11 of these bad boys remain in their fleet. Virgin Atlantic is one of 9 carriers that currently operated this aircraft or have previously operated this aircraft in the past. Etihad Airways, which is based out of Abu Dhabi, Qatar Airways, which is based out of Doha, Qatar, Lufthansa, which is based out of Cologne, Germany, South African Airways, which is based out of Johannesburg, South Africa, Iberia, which is based out of Madrid, Spain, Mahan, which is based out of Tehran, Iran, Cathay Pacific, which is based out of Hong Kong, and Thai Airways, which is based out of Bangkok, Thailand, all the others, okay? Now we can get on to the business with all the details on this aircraft, okay? Okay, now we're at the front of this aircraft. You see here the iconic lady decal. You see there the iconic lady decal. This iconic flag-carrying flying lady appears on all Virgin Atlantic aircraft and has been rejuvenated with a subtle cosmetic makeover and enhanced detailing. Now rocking a larger Union Jack that represents the flag of Great Britain, as you see there, folks. And then get underneath the iconic lady decal is the title called the Queen of the Skies. This aircraft was given this name by Queen Elizabeth II by herself at a ceremony at the Airbus factory facility in Toulouse, France. The event was part of the British state to visit France to celebrate the centenary of the Entente Cordiale. She actually wrote this aircraft herself personally, folks, okay? And then the Airbus A340-600 title there. Virgin Atlantic was the launch customer of this variant of the Airbus A340 family and one of 7 carriers to operate this aircraft as we speak now. Okay? Now, I'm going to let you see here. There's the Virgin Atlantic titles across there. Okay? And then you come right there. There's the inboard landing light. Okay? And these massive engines you see here, folks, these are the Rolls-Royce Trent 556-61 engines that Virgin Atlantic uses on this aircraft, as well as other operators that operated this aircraft as well and uses the same type of engines. Okay, see the lights look cherry red there, folks. All right, now you see the cones here as well as over here, and then you come over there. Can't see the gears over there. I'll show you at another angle. Okay, but I'm gonna show you the front engines from the front angle of these engines. Okay, so here it is, folks. Okay, now you're looking at the front angle of these Rolls-Royce Trent 556 engines here. The fan blades do spin, folks. Same over here as well. Okay, now I'm gonna let you see the front of the aircraft in its entirety. Okay, so here it is. Okay, we at the front of the aircraft. You see the cockpit windows here, the windshield wipers right there, the nose, the gear lights right there, the nose gear, and the gear doors right there. And then we come over this way, folks. Okay, these are the engines on this side as well, and the fan blade spin as well too. Okay, so there you have it here. So with that said, I'm getting ready to take this aircraft back to the left side. There's more information to share with you on that side as well. Okay. Okay, now we're looking at the winglets here along with the red navigation light. These wings are now painted in a metallic red. I thought it was cherry red. I'm sorry about that, folks. A metallic red with the Virgin script on the inner side marking of the script visible to the passenger on board the plane. I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, there it is, folks. That's the Virgin script on the other side of the winglet as well. You have it there. Okay. Okay, these the gears over here. You see right there the gears. There's some more gears. I'll show you another angle on the other side. Okay. Now we're at the rear part of the fuselage here, folks. You see the registration number right there, G-VEIL. Registration number G-VEIL. This was the 7th Airbus A340-600 aircraft to enter Virgin Atlantic's fleet. The first test flight on this aircraft took place on February 8, 2004 and was delivered to Virgin Atlantic on April 8, 2004. This aircraft, however, is no longer flying and has since been stored up at Tarbes-Lourdes Airport Storage Facility for aircraft in Tarbes, France as of April 2016. Okay. Okay, you see the Virgin logo here on the tail as well as the partial registration on the top part of the tail. Okay. Okay, folks. Now we look at the Apu exhaust hole right here. It is a hole there. See? And then there's the three little strobe lights right there as well. Now I'm going to turn to the rear part of the aircraft and let you see this whole aircraft in the rear view angle. There it is, folks. The whole Airbus A340-600 in the rear view angle. Okay. Now I'm going to turn to the right side of the aircraft. There's more information on there to show you as well. Okay. Okay, we on the right side of the aircraft. You see the cockpit window right there. There's the Virgin Atlantic lady decal right there with the British flag. The Queen of the Skies title right there. The Airbus A340-600 title there. The front cargo container door. The Virgin Atlantic titles right there, folks. The inboard landing lights right here. And the big Rolls-Royce Trent 556 engines here. You see the gears right here as well. Okay. Then we come over here. There's the winglet there and the green navigation light. Okay. I'm gonna bring it up a little closer, folks. Okay. Okay, there it is. The metallic red and the winglet and the green navigation light. Now I'm going to show you the Virgin logo on the other side as well that I showed you on this side. I'll show you on the other side as well. Okay, there it is, folks. That's the Virgin logo in the inside of the winglet here on this side as well. Okay. Okay, we're at the rear right side of the fuselage, you see the rear cargo container door. There's some little instructions there right there. I have no idea what it is. There's a little switch there to open up the cargo container door. There's the bulk bin door. There's the registration number and the Virgin Atlantic logo here on this tail, and the partial registration number as well. Okay. Now, before I showed you the bird's eye view, the top angle of this aircraft, and the undercarriage view of this aircraft, I'm gonna roll this model. It does roll. Okay, very impressive. All right, and the gears tilt. Okay, so with that said, here is the bird's eye top view of this aircraft. Okay, there's the cockpit windows right there, the windshield wipers right there, there's the antenna there, there's the Wi-Fi satellite communications box right there. You see the Virgin Atlantic titles from both sides there, folks. And then there's the anti-collision beacon light right there, the ADF antennas in 3D, another antenna there, another one right there, and then you see the little dots right here as well as over here as well. Those are the illuminator lights that light up this tail when it flies during nighttime. All right, now let's take a look at the wings over here. There's the emergency exit wing walkway right there. See the big Rolls-Royce Trent 556 engines here. And my guess is that's the fuel dump valve right there. And then there's the Virgin Atlantic logo on the winglet on this side as well, okay? Same over here. The emergency exit wing walkway, folks. The big Rolls-Royce Trent 556 engine. The fuel dump valve and the Virgin Atlantic logo on the winglet on this side as well, okay? Now we at the underbelly view of this aircraft, the undercarriage view of this aircraft. There's the gear door right there, partial gear door. There's the nutless gear door. There's the nose gear. And then we come over here, see the Virgin Atlantic titles right there. Okay, it's script in purple. Okay, and then there's two more antennas there. There's the anti-collision beacon light here under the belly. There's the hole where the stand goes in at. There's a couple gears right there. Okay, the Gemini Jets logo there. A couple more antennas there. And the APU housing here as well, folks. Okay. And then these gears over here, they do tilt. See how they tilt? The big Rolls-Royce Trent 556 engines underneath here. The registration number there, and then there's the fuel dump valve right there. Okay. Same over here. There's the gears right there. The Rolls-Royce Trent 556 engines here. The fuel dump valve and the brake wing tip on this side as well. Okay. That is the undercarriage view of this aircraft here, folks. Okay, now I showed you the bird's eye top view of this aircraft and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft. Now I'm going to put it on this stand here that I showed you earlier and see what it's like to have this model on the stand, okay? There it is, folks, finally on the stand with the gears and everything right there. You can't see the gears, okay, they're there though, with the stand on there. Now I'm going to show you this aircraft in the front angle, okay? Okay, folks, now you're looking at the front angle of this aircraft. See the big, massive 4 Rolls-Royce Trent 556 engines there, the winglet, the whole aircraft in the entire with the gears on there, okay? And now you're looking at the right side of this aircraft. There's the gears right there underneath by the engines, the gears right there, front gears, nose gears, all that. And you see it flexing a little bit, all right? And now I'm gonna finally show you the cam view tail angle, okay? And finally, the tail cam angle, folks, all right? Okay, folks, before I take this model off the stand, I'm going to show you the purpose for these gear replacements. These are magnetic gears here, here, and here. Okay, I'm going to take them all off, Alright, take this one off. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. Take that one off. Take that one off. And finally, this one off, okay? Now, I'm going to show you this model without the gears at another angle. So here it is. There it is, everybody. There's the Virgin Atlantic Airbus A340-600 in flight mode. Now, you got two options to see in this model. You can display them without the gears. These are the gear replacements. That's the purpose for these gear replacements. They can substitute for the gears. Or you can choose to leave the gears on there. You know, gears up, gears down. That's your choice. I choose to leave mine on. So you got an idea. So with that said, I'm going to put these gears back on here and go ahead and wrap up this model review, okay? Alright folks, the seating configuration. This particular Virgin Atlantic Airbus A340-600 aircraft seated 308 passengers in a 3-class configurated cabin layout. Now here's the breakdown, folks. From rows 2 to 17, that'll be from here all the way here. You have 45 upper class seats. That's considered business, folks. Rows 18 to 23, that'll be from here to here. You have 38 premium economy class seats. And rows 31 to 65, that'll be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have 225 economy class seats, which brings total 308 seats. And finally, Virgin Atlantic currently utilizes the Airbus A340-600 aircraft, or previously utilized this aircraft on routes from London Gatwick to Orlando Sanford, and from London Heathrow to Atlanta, Boston, Dubai, Manila, Miami, New York JFK, Newark, San Francisco, Washington Dulles, Los Angeles, Hong Kong, Lagos, Nigeria, Shanghai Pudong, Johannesburg, South Africa, Tokyo Narita, and Sydney via Hong Kong. Well folks, this is all I have for this model review. Please rate and subscribe and leave me your comments and suggestions. And I don't know if you got this model or you plan on getting this model if you can find it. In the meantime, take care. God bless. I have 3 more boxings coming up. Stay tuned for those, okay?